Alright. Shalom, shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Alright. Back here again. Of course, first and foremost, we want to say call Allah. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kwadash. We want to say double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone who will for teaching us the truth. And of course, we say peace and blessings to you and salutations to you. Argument that is pushing this truth throughout the full earth, to the best of their ability, scattered throughout the full earth. They would say shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
You know, stay in the truth, man. And like I said, keep pushing, man. You know, we're gonna start off with, we gotta trust in the Lord, man. Okay, and not lean to our own understanding or basically trust in man. Okay, especially when it comes to this truth. All right, and now of course, we in the flesh, we get weary sometimes, and but again, we're in the flesh, But of course, how you say that shouldn't, deteriorate, from trusting in the Lord, man. A lot of these people, how you say, they trust in their own power, man. But of course, like I said, they don't have to understand it, But the fact is, that they got zeal for it, man. But of course, before I get more into that, we get that scripture starting off with Proverbs 3 and 5.
Come, the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
That's right. So trust in the Lord, like I said, with everything you got, and lean into your own understanding. I say that could be, that could be interpreted, that could be interpreted into like different things, man. But such as what the knowledge, how you say, because what, for example, what the Lord has set up certain men, about how they teach things and basically what, and how they should conduct themselves or operate, man. And how you say, and then how you say then you don't want to follow that order, how you say, then what? You become prideful, you become how you say you become boasters, you think you know everything, and on top of that, you don't give the credit, for the person that taught you, and then what, you start doing your own thing, man. We've seen that plenty of times in the truth, man. A lot of these fallouts, how you say, they get knowledge and all this, and all of a sudden, when they get kicked out, they still want to say double honor, double honors, to the elders. But even though, like I said, they don't mean it, man. It's more like a what's that word? It's like more of a mainstream, whatever you want to call it. How you say, they just say it just because everybody else said it, but meanwhile they don't, like I said, they don't take it. And then what? Eventually, like I said, down the line, they just say, they say double honor to the elders, but of course not to quote unquote Great Millstone. Brothers know what I'm talking about, Then, they want to, like I said, then what, over time, so to speak, how you say, they start reading, then they start seeing different things that, they think that, how you say, the ones that was taught was wrong, man. Good.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai rather than men.
That's right, man. Again, respect it. Like I said, you have to respect that the Lord has set up, man, which is the elders' great millstone, man. Like I said, don't trust in another man. How you say? Because what? You got these converts being a hypocrite, saying, "Oh, how you say? Don't trust a man," but meanwhile you have men under you. What sense does that make, man? The Lord has set up teachers, man. Like what? Like I said, when our forefathers, like who? We had John, Peter. Like I said, the other apostles, like John, like I said, different men, man. That were prophets of the Lord, but what? They were holy men, man. Not just regular men. And also it says in Timothy's that you're supposed to give double honors, man. Reference to those that teach you, man. Because what? Sooner or later, how you say, you're gonna have young men come into this thing, learning from under you. So what? You have to be the same examples. You know what I mean? Basically, like I said, you was taught from the elders.
This is Psalms 118, and I'm going to start at 5. It says, I call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. The Lord is on my side, I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate me. It is better to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes.
That's right.
And at the end of the day, what is this world doing? They're putting trust in these so-called princes of the earth right now instead of going back to their true power. You know, they don't care about what's to come or prophecies. You know, it would behoove you if you walk past and you see men out here on a hot Saturday confessing the word of life, that the breath that God is coming out here doing this. It would behoove you to come and listen. You know, because we're not doing this just for fun. We're not doing this because we're getting a paycheck. The men of Great Millstone don't have a 501c3 charter. You know, we don't have none of that. We out here doing what we were called to do because we see it. We have eyes to see and ears to hear. You know.
That's right, man. You know, I say what a lot of, like I said, a lot of these peons, these heathens, and mainly the 2/3 of our people. You know, like I said, I say they trust in the oppressor, man. You know. Going back to the curses, you know, they should go one of all things, man. Food, raiment, clothing, man. You know, they say they love God, but the scripture says what? Hey, what? Oh, yeah, I wish I was speaking. Unless you got it.
No, I got something else.
You got something else? Okay, cut. You know, the scripture says, "We're paraphrasing how you say they honor me with their lips, but their hearts are from me." Right. You know, the only time they see that the Lord is quote unquote beneficial, or they somewhat reference the Lord's name, is what? If they got something good out of it, man. You know, if they got like an award or, like I said, something, like I said, that's like vainglory. How you say they want to give credit to the Lord, but meanwhile they don't mean, like I said, they don't give credit to the Lord. You know, because what? If the Lord took that away, they would start questioning God. It's like saying, God, why would you do this to me? Or you know how you say, start having doubts, or they start believing in other gods, man. You know, like I said, it's only special for, like I said, the only reason, like I said before, the only reason they want to give reference to this God, whoever they want to speak, is because what? They're getting something out of it, so to speak.
I was just going to add on. I just brought out Psalms 118 and 8. It says that it's better to trust in the Lord than these princes. These peons, like you said, and 2/3 of our own nation really think that Esau is going to save them. They really, you know, what's the definition of insanity? To keep doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. For time and time again, the so-called white man who was Esau Edom in the scriptures has been doing this dirty. He's a snake. He's conniving. But you want to keep believing in him, right? This is Psalms Isaiah 12 and 2. It says, "Behold, the Most High, Yahweh, is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord, Yahweh," of course they got Jehovah there, but we know it's Yahweh, "is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation." So we know that time and time again that this guy is the physical counterpart of Satan. He's not going to help us. He wants to see our demise. The only way we're going to be protected. And another thing is, you can't keep saying you saved. What are you saved from? Destruction has not happened yet.
That's right.
The only way we're going to get up out of here is through the mercy, the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know?
That's right, because the scripture says what? He that endureth unto the end shall be saved.
That's right.
Like say, yeah, you Israel, like say you chosen ones, man. Talking about you Israel. Again, you're not saved, man, because what? You're still catching hell, man. You know? What have you been saved from? What have you been saved from? You're still in captivity, man. You know? The scripture talks about how, like I said, the 2/3 of our people, they love the oppression that they're in, man. You know? That's why the scripture says what? Is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled, man? You know? That's what? No matter what Esau does to you, like I said, no matter how lies and injustice you get, like I said, because why? Because you still want to keep your benefits, man. You know, stuff that you got. You know, like I say, Esau can give you the most shittiest contract for what, $1 million, which ain't shit to Esau. You know, like I said, and what? You agree to that, basically, to that contract, man. You know what I mean? For whoever, like I say, he sees fit. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 6. "Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near."
What?
You want me to continue?
No.
Now is the time, you know, to listening to what the prophets are saying, because very soon, you know, we ain't gonna be out here on the highways and byways, you know, to warn you of the things that's coming. So it would behoove you, you know, to listen and get this word, you know, because very soon it's about to get bad out here, where Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to turn his back, you know, you know, and not listen to what prayers you may think that you have, you know.
God, the Lord said, seek it while it may be found, man. Like I said, everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites by now, man. Like I said, majority of our people, so there's no excuse. Like I said, they seen us through the internet, and like I said, do their daily walks, man. You know, all you gotta do is just take heed and stop to what we listen to, man. Like I said, it's not about how we look, man. It's about what? Sending the message, man. You know, we're telling you about what's to come, man. You know, but what? You'd rather listen to the so-called white man, the CDC. Like I said, which they don't know what they talking about, man. You know, they say one thing this, and then what? They so-called, like I said, contradict themselves what they back, man. But what? They still get views. How you say? They still get the national attention, man. You know. But for us, like I said, we're not telling no lies. Like I said, man, we're telling you what's actually about to happen, man. This is prophecy, man. Like I said, this was written thousands of years ago, man. You know. And the proof is out there, man. You know, like I said, look on the internet. Like I said, look what's going on throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You know, war, famine, pestilence, man.
I was about to say, if these so-called celebrities know about the Israelites, and the average cat out here knows about them, because you know why? The average cat wants to follow everything these celebrities do. We just seen the picture of Rick Ross hanging with the purple guys, you know what I mean? Got all these rappers confessing that they're Israel now. You know, there's no more excuses, man.
You know? Yeah, just to back up. And he also, like I said, hey, some of these fans of what they believe, like I say, man, they're hard. I say they die hard. I say, quote unquote. You know? Like I said, they'll do anything. It's like, I'm not sure it was on the chat, you seen what happened during like Fox News, right? You know what I mean? When they used Lil Boosie for them to get the jab, man.
Yeah.
Right? You know? The guy said what? Oh, he said, well, first thing he said is, well, the reason why I got the jab was because I came for Boosie. You know, so it was strict, man. So again, go to show you, like I said, these celebrities know, man. You know, they have the influence, like I said, to get these, like I said, to get the masses to believe that they're Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, but they only go to a certain extent, man. Because what? They got that contract and also that cancel culture, man. You know, how you say? But at the same time, like I said, you know, how you say? They don't want to ruin their pockets, man. You know? Because what? You still gonna get on them. That's how you know that they scared of men, man. By what? Not trusting in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know? Who controls the left hand and the right hand, man. You know? They don't have to understand their wisdom. Like I said, they knew that. Like I said, I say they wouldn't even give a damn. I say they would use their platform to the best of their abilities before, like I said, they would have got kicked out. But no, they don't want to do that, man. Because why? Again, Jake is a homeborn slave. Why is he spoiled? You know, it is hard for a rich. I say, what's that paraphrase? It's hard for a camel toe.
Make it through the eye.
Yeah, eye with a needle or something like that. Roughly paraphrasing.
Right now.
Yeah, man. You know, according to that eyes, you know, why you want to? How you say? What? How you say? How you want to? Second. How do you want to give up millions of dollars? You know, just to risk. You know, or how you say have faith if this truth is it's not real or not, so to speak, you know? They're not gonna give that up, man. You know? You see what happened to Kendrick Lamar, right? You know, bragging that, you know, like I said, hey, the album about him. Next thing you know, he started changing up. You know, like I said, his his philosophy, so to speak, man. You know?
Let me get that real quick. This is Matthew 19 and 24. And this is red letter, so it's Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter in the kingdom of the Most High.
That's right, man. And it's hard for a rich man, you know? How you say you have everything, like you got the riches, the cars, the females, you know? Why you want to give that up, man? Just how you say, take your chance to see if you're going to make it or not, you know? You know? That's what Yahweh Shah was tempting that rich man, you know? How you say, give up everything you got, man, you know? And of course, like I said, you know, the Lord was testing him, man. You know, like I said, he folded up real quick, man. You know, because he knew, like I said, the consequences about being in the truth, man. About what? Being ridiculed, you know, about losing everything, you know. He that loses for his life shall gain it, and he that gaineth his life shall lose it, man, so to speak, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, but hey, so, like I said, hey, it's hard, man. Like I said, easier said than done, man. So, go ahead. That's true.
The book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
And the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lusts of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. So, you know, when you start relying on your riches and your lust, you know, that's your God, you know?
Yeah.
So even if you hear the word, you know, you'll have a hard time giving up your riches for the sake of the word, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, your false prophets, you know, who's down with that
5123.
you know, they actually choke the word for you, even before it actually gets to your ears. Because they've already been born. You know?
Yeah. You know, like I said, same thing like I said with these false apostles, man, you know? But what? The fact is what? They got support, they got the funds, how you say, they got the views, so what? The majority of people are gonna flock to them, man. You know, they don't wanna flock to us. How you say, cause what? We don't got no status. How you say we don't wear the best garments? How you say we don't got the microphone? We not here to how you say call drama or entertainment, man. You know? We're the real deal, like I said. Or how you say they don't want to hear the things that how you say that's quote unquote 100% truth, man, raw truth, man. I say they don't want to hear the bad news, man. You know? That's what the scripture says. What? They want to hear what smooth sayings, man. You know, that's pleasing to them. Oh, I want to make it to the kingdom, but at the same time though, I don't want to suffer the trials of tribulation, or quote unquote. Oh, I say I don't want to suffer Jacob's trouble, man. You know, not realizing, not realizing that's not how the Lord works, man. Go ahead, you want to say something?
I'm saying that's why so many people are into Christianity. That's that Christianity doctrine, that feel-good spirit. You know, a lot of people come to church because we've been shitty. You know, they want to hear good words. They want to hear hope of this place getting better for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they could fuck off, excuse my language, all week, and then Sunday come around, they come to church, they try to so-called get their spirits up, you know, because the pastor and bishop not going to rebuke them. You know, they're going to just tell them, hey, brother, it's going to be all right, just keep pushing, put this couple dollars in this offering plate, and you're going to be all right. That's not what the men of the Lord do. The men of the Lord, Isaiah 58:1 tells us to get on our people. Come out here, lift up our voice like a trumpet, and get on Jacob, man. Tell them to correct their ways, because what's our job? To wake up the elect. You know?
Right, man.
Simple as that, man. You know, and Lord will, we be them men, because, you know, we doing what we're called to do. While 2/3 of our people is just, excuse my language again, but just fucking on, man.
That's right, man. You know, it talks about in Ezekiel, like I said, we're just doing what we need to do. Like I said, man, until the time, to that time for the Lord's gonna kick us off these streets, man. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna tell us about Ezekiel, the blood of our heads is gonna be off, man. You know, like I said, we told you, like I said, hey, it's been over about, roughly paraphrasing, about 30 years, if not more, man. You know, like I said, the shoot has been out, man. So, hey, the Lord has been super merciful, man. Hey, the Lord is still merciful to this day, man.
What the apostles say, I think it got it from Elder Yankov, I believe. If a nigga can't get it, we moving on.
That's right.
We did what we doing what we're called to do.
Yeah.
You know, now this is up for between you and the Lord if you receive it.
I got precept.
Come.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 10, and this is going into what you were saying as far as the preachers and stuff like that.
Come.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Right. They don't want to tell you that these bishops and pastors don't want to tell you that, hey, this era of this existence that we live on is about to be over. You know what I mean? Destruction is coming. ICBM missiles. Chariots is going to crack the skies and get busy on people. You know? The pastors don't want to tell you that. They can't tell you that, first of all, because if they do that, they're going to get snatched. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their money going to get cut. You know what I mean? You got something out?
I got precept. Yes. Titus 1:10, it says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Right. You look at Creflo Dollar, look at T.D. Jakes, they speak the deceitful tongue, man. And that's where, you know, they got the scriptures. The scripture says, you are of your father the devil. You know, Creflo, the man changed his name to Creflo Dollar. Come on, man.
I know, right?
You got T.D. Jakes. He went on another platform that wasn't his and admitted that his people come from the Igbo tribe. And if you do your research, that word Igbo, I-G-B-O, goes back to Hebo, H-E-E-B-O, and you go back, it goes back to Hebrew. So, and he said he comes from a long line of Jews. But when he gets on his platform, so he don't mess his money up, that man's no more Gentile than I am. You know what I mean? Then you got, what's the guy that wouldn't let people in when the flood?
I'll pass the Umstead.
That white dude.
The Edomite.
Yeah,
he wanna, I forget his name.
Austin or something like that.
But brothers know who I'm talking about. You know, he wanna have that cunning look like he's there for his people. Speaking deceitful tongue, man. When the people of that place, what was it, New Orleans? I might be Salagi if I'm wrong, but somewhere over there, when they had that big ass flood, and he had that multi-million-dollar dome, he could have brought so many people in. What'd he do? Kept them doors locked. Put the chains on them joints, you know?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we not looking for no handouts, man. Now, if people want to walk by and want to help out the church, cool, that's cool. But we not coming out here asking for no money, man. It's a blessing when we see somebody stop and they actually get the good news. Because, you know, Christians want to talk about what the gospel is. Hey, the gospel, the good news is that, hey, Israel is going to be the reigning class citizens of the next world to come. We're not going to be under subjection no more.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
God. But at the same time, though, like I said, people gotta understand that this kingdom gotta fall down first before we get to the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that's
so
good. That's good news.
Yeah. So again, that's good news. But like I said, hey, the scripture says what? Hey, we all gotta, like I said, hey, we all gotta go through that trial, man, and see if we actually fit for that kingdom, man. Because the scripture says what? It says that what flesh and blood should not inherit to the kingdom of heaven. So what? We gotta be changed too, man. You know, like I said,
Right.
a whole mind, like I said, a whole body and a mind is gonna be restructured, man. You know. But before that, like I said, we gotta go through destruction, man. You know. So that way, what? To get to that, like I said, hey, to get what we want, man. You know. Hey, yeah, I wish I had to go through what he had to go through. Like I said, to receive what he had to receive, man.
Yeah.
So how much more his followers and the ones that believe, man.
Right.
You know. Cause cause what? Scripture says what? That we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
Yeah.
Joint heirs, man. Everything that he got, we gonna get, man. You know. So how much more? Like I said, how you say it? That what boosts our faith? Like I said, to what keep pushing, man. You know, to what sacrifice the things that we got, because let's be real. Eventually, like I said, we are gonna lose those things, man. It's just a matter of time. And don't get me wrong. Like I said, you know, like I said, we all got different lives. I say some brothers just bless more than other brothers, but at the same time, though, we all gonna lose everything eventually, anyways. So again, you know, it's about like I said, thinking. Like I said, on a higher, like I said, just thinking on a highest perspective level, man. You know? Like I said, hey, scripture says what? That the Lord's not author of confusion, man. You know? I say, my burden is easy. I say, my burden is light. I say, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, man. You know? The Lord's not requiring you to ask anything that's quote unquote too much taskful for you to handle, man.
Yeah,
You know?
Go ahead. Just to back you up, it's Matthew 6:19. It says, lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
That's right, man. You know, how you say? We all got treasures. How you say? Suck it.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nah, I was just bringing that out because the brother was just talking about some brothers got, you know, more gifts than the next brother, or, you know, we call them talents or whatever. But that's the way the Lord broke it off, right? Mm-hmm. That's the way the Lord handled it. But on the carnal aspect, we're not supposed to worry about what we got on this side. You know what I mean? And I'm going to pull out another scripture. It's on the tip of my tongue. But at the end of the day, man, we do this work on this side. If we are the elect, we're going to have everything we want in the kingdom, man.
Con.
You know?
Con, yes. Yes, cipher, it's not a but. What I also wanted to say is, like I said, because at the end, how you say, we all got something that we treasure in the quote-unquote world, but how you say, we shouldn't have to worry about, oh, is somebody going to steal or steal inside this house or break inside this house, or we're going to do this, or I got to worry about my family, you know, how you say, that's not the way of living, man. You know, especially being in captivity, you know, nowadays, you know, mainly in America, man, you know, how you say, worry about, you know, how you say, you only care about the quote-unquote materialistic shit, man, you know?
Right.
They want to do anything they can. Like I said, hey, they even willing to sacrifice their soul and them worlds just, how you say, just for a little play toy, man.
Right.
You know, that don't mean shit, man. You know, how you say? Cause what? In this world, everything has a depreciation in this world, man. You know, how you say? You may like something right now, but then eventually you're gonna get you're gonna lose that sensation that you had the first time. How you say, quote unquote lust, so to speak. You know, how you say, America's about having that lust, you know, so to speak. So everything that you get now, it may feel good, but eventually, how you say, you're gonna get tired of it, man. How you say, you're gonna be bored with the next thing.
This is Matthew 16:25. It's a red letter as well, so it's our Lord speaking. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, that's what we bringing out right now, you know? The things we thought that was living it up before we came to this truth, it don't mean a damn thing, man. All the Jordans you had, all the jewelry you had, the women you had, the vehicles you had, you know, the talent of you on the basketball court, football field, whatever. It don't mean nothing. If you do what the Lord asked for you, you're going to gain that tenfold, man.
Yeah, you see what happened? Like I said, hey, the Lord, like I said, the Lord will give you examples, man. You know, like Job, for an example, man. You know, he lost everything, man. You know what I mean? He was the wisest man at that time, man. You know, he lost everything and what? He gained 10 times more, man.
Right.
You know, stuff like that. Like I said, you know, like I said, examples. Like I said, there's no new thing under the sun, man. Like I said, that thing that happened to our forefathers is going to happen to us, man. You know, it's about having that wisdom. And let's be real. Like I said, when that time comes and Jacob's trouble, we're not gonna be worrying about we're not gonna be worried about quote unquote materialistic things, man. Cause what? That's not gonna matter, man. You know, the only thing that's gonna matter in that time is for us to what? Have that knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and having that faith, and also having Yahweh Hashem to protect us, man. You know, that's the thing that we're mainly gonna be worried about. Not all this materialistic shit. You know what I mean? Oh, how you say? My house gonna be fine, my car gonna be fine, and this and that, man. You know? Yeah. There's not the time to be worried about all that stuff, man.
Right.
Yeah, because all things are vanity with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know.
God.
A lot of people, you know, about to perish.
God. You know, I say van and vexation of the spirit, man. You know, you see what happened to Solomon, like I said, he had everything. But he said what? All that's gonna be wasted, man. You know what I mean? As soon as he passed away, man. You know, the scripture talks about how you say you was born with nothing, you can't carry nothing with you, man. After you pass away, man. Yeah. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen to you things, man. You know, for example, like testimony, real quick, you know, how you say I used to work for this, you know what I mean, the job, you know what I mean, how you say just move and jump. You know, like I said, some of the stuff, you know what I mean, where I got from eating my house has been there for about 100 years, man. You know how you say? It has memories, it has some type of value, but what? You know, like I said, you know, during that time, how you say they had to give it away, man. You know how you say a lot of people cry, but hey, you know how you say, but hey, they had to get rid of it, man. You know, this is how it is.
Like I bring out my favorite scripture all the time, Sirach. Well, one of my favorite scriptures, Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for it. So, like the brother said, you know, us, we in this flesh, so yeah, we worry about our bills, our car notes, rent. But if you really put your faith and trust in the Lord, go out there and do the work, and the Lord's going to find a way for you. You know what I mean? Straight up, the Lord's going to find a way for you and bless you and make sure He's going to come through in the nick of time. You know, and I know that from experience, man. You know, go out there and do the work, and the Lord got you, man.
God.
You know, simple as that.
God.
I got something. What I said?
I'm not gonna bring up this Proverbs 1:5. A wise.
Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and the man of understanding shall obtain unto wise counsel.
That's right. So what? A man, like I said, that's one to learn. Like I said, man, what? He gonna get understanding of that, man. You know? And it's what? It's gonna be dead into his mind, man. You know? And it says what? That verse?
And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
That's right, man. So what? A wise person gonna hang with what? Wise people, man. You know? Same thing. Like, for example, you know, that's going on, just to make it real quick, not change the subject, you know, for example, like the red pill, you know what I mean, that's going on, you know, MGTOW, you know what I mean, dudes be telling you, you know, man, how you say, stay away from these thoughts, man, you know what I mean, how you say, don't follow the same trend pan, it's like it, don't follow the same trend, you know what I mean, like we did, man. How you say, learn from our mistakes, man, you know. And I'm, you know what I mean, like I say, you know what I mean, I'm a testimony to that myself. How you say, like I said, man, I learn from other people, you know. Not to say, how you say, not to make the same mistakes, you know what I mean. Like, I mean, they did, man. You know, like I say, they tell you, man, you know. I say, don't fall for these women. I say, stay focused on your goal, you know, this and that. And, you know, like I say, don't get sidetracked, man. You know, I say, don't be in debt, man. Like I say, don't be a follower, quote unquote. I say, be a leader, man. You know, show the example. Just like for us, you know what I mean? How you trying to say? How you trying to say? We're trying to be good examples, man. You know, for the flock out there. You know, how you say, be serious about this thing. How you say, show yourselves as men. You know, when I was a child, you know, what I mean, I spake as a child, but you know, when I grow up, I say, I put away childish things. You know, I say, I put that old man away, basically. You know, I say, and what? Put that new man. You know, that new creature. You know, and then like I said, once you see yourself grow, how you say, as of right now, you know what I mean? You look at yourself back in like, what, 10 years ago, 5 years ago in the past, and like say, wow, man, I grew from that, man, you know? I used to be a nigga, I used to be a simp, but now that I came to this truth, it's like, wow, man, how did I get myself into that, man? He says, I'm glad, how you say, I welcome to the truth, man, because the scripture says, what in John? What? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, man, you know? Because what? Now we know who we are, man, what? Because what? We are Yeshua, Prince of the Powers. We are Hebrew Israelites, man. Because what? We are the chosen people of the Most High.
You know, and Jake is hard-headed too. So I'm gonna pull this out. The book of Isaiah, chapter 6, and verse 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, and understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, make the ears heavy, shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
What?
So, you know, this is going out to the elect, you know. You have to actually hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in order, you know, to be healed, you know. That's the only way you're going to be saved out of what's coming, you know. But the nation of Israel, their ears have become fat, you know, like the Akim was saying. You know, they've gotten so drenched in their riches and in you know, like popularity and things of this world, that their ears have become heavy and their eyes have become blinded unto what, you know, is going on out here right now. So, you know, it's hard for them, you know, to grasp what the men out here are doing for their people. Mm-hmm. You know?
You know, that's why the scripture says in Matthew, many are called but few are chosen, man. You know? Even though, how you say, this world has been scattered throughout the full course of the earth, but at the same time, not everybody's going to get it, man. So what? Everybody's going to get it. So what? The Lord have left a remnant, man, for those that want to hear, that want to be saved, man. Because what? You can't save everybody, man. You know? This isn't how it was back in the Old Testament, where I say that Moses brought everybody, man. You know what I mean? The Lord's not. I say the Lord's not playing no more, man. You know? Go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 11, in verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which is seeking for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Hey, so like I said, that's self-explanatory, man. So what? The rest of it are blinded, man. Because the scripture says what? Roughly paraphrasing, it says, the blind join the blind, roughly paraphrasing, they both shall fall into the ditch, man. So, like I said, so how you say you're going to have followers, and then what? You're going to have non-followers. But at the same time, though, we want to say the scripture, so how you say it's all about balance, man. That's right. You know? Again, you know, like I said, it's the Lord's program, man. You know? This is how it's bound to happen, man. You know, because what the scripture says, the man's goings are of the Lord. How shall a man know his going away? So basically, like I said, it's up to the Lord if the Lord want to wake you up to, you know what I mean, for you to understand this truth, man, and to also wake up in this truth, man. You know, because what? Yeah, of course, like I said, it's for men. But again, like I said, the Lord has to open that pineal gland for you to get the understanding. Because what? At some point, like I said, I say He rules in the world too. You know, like I said, before we came to the truth, but what? We started to hear. We started to say, well, you know, say it makes sense and this and that, and how you say, how you say, we wanted more answers, and then what happened? Like I said, the Lord started opening up our minds, man, for us to understand. And now, again, that's what we're trying to do with our, like I said, trying to, like I said, trying to push out this truth, man. But again, like I said, some people, like I say, they listen, but sometimes, how you say, roughly paraphrase, they have the zeal of knowledge, but of course, yeah,
but not according to knowledge.
yeah, zeal of God, but not according to knowledge, man. You know how you say? They say, I almost get it, but I can't. How you say? But that breakdown that you did it's not working out. You know, like for example, how you say that God loves everybody. No, that's not the case, man. You know, how you say the Lord loves and the Lord hates, man.
Yeah.
You know, it says it in the scriptures in Ecclesiastes 3:1. That said, there's a time for everything. A time for weeds, a time for a war. But you know, like I said, these Christians, like I said, they don't understand that. Because what? It wasn't meant for them to understand, man. Because what? The doctrine is false, and it's a lot of contradiction. It's like what's the word?
Contradiction.
Yes, contradiction, man.
If you go into the word zeal, it means an excitement. Our people just automatically have an excitement for a higher power. You know, it's just embedded in us. That's why when these people out here taking this jab, what are they saying? They can't feel a connection to the Most High no more. You know, the Apostle Torah brought out what the God gene is. It's embedded in us to know that there's a higher power. But this damn madman that's running the world right now wants us to go further and further from our power. Revelation 12:12, man. You know, but he had but a short time. So he's going to continue to keep on with his madness. But at the end of the day, the reason why we bring this out is because we have to trust in the Lord. Not into man, not into what the news says, because that's another thing that's so vexing with our people, especially the elders of our people. They believe everything this damn devil says on the damn TV. The D variant is running rapid. Everybody, look around right here, everybody's still walking around chilling.
They're going through the alphabet with it.
Yeah, it's A, B, C.
Yeah. They literally going through the alphabet with it.
Right.
You know, and Jake is just eating it up.
Yeah, they told you with the jab. You either had to take the one, but that one malfunctioned, so then you had to take the two. Now they talking about booster shots.
On the regular.
Yeah. Oh, I need to get my joint upped up. I'm feeling a little sick. Let me get a little bump.
Let me pump up like the Reebok pump.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I got a precept for you.
That's it. Our people don't look back at his track record, man, of so-called white man, man. Like I said, prime example was that everybody know about the Tuskegee experiment, man. You know? That was a huge lie, man.
Go ahead. Precept?
Go ahead.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power.
Good.
I will also forget thy children.
Yeah, and what I brought out last week, one of the known quotes they say about the so-called Negroes, you want to hide something from them, what you do?
Stick it in the book.
Stick it in the book. And what's the first line you brought up?
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Our people don't want to research anything. They are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. If you had opened up that Bible when your big mom was taking you to church instead of just falling into the hoopla of the church and actually read Birth of a Nation, for example.
Yeah.
He started reading, Nat Turner started reading the scripture, started like, hold on.
Yeah.
Fuck what they saying that Jesus is a white man. This is our people. Deuteronomy 68, 28, 68.
Yeah.
That's our people. What's going on?
Yeah.
But our people are destroyed because we don't want to read it. Hey, simple. And I'm victim of this too. We buy a dresser or something for the house. They come with the instructions. What Jake want to do, man? Fuck that shit, man. I'm gonna try to. I got this.
Yeah, right.
And then an hour and a half later, you still at square one.
Yeah.
We have to do research, man. Don't listen to this devil because he comes. Hey, his soul's not upright in him. His thoughts are vanity.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing but lies, yo. He's gonna twist you all up if you listen to this damn devil.
Jake be like, I don't need no screws for that dresser.
Yeah.
I'll just rewire it.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
Yep.
That's the, and that's just our people, you know. They don't want to read, they don't want to find out the information because it's out there. You know, it may be hard to get,
Right.
but it's out there.
Right.
You know? And also, you got the men on the highways and byways of of the men of GMS and those who teach the like doctrine, warning you people of things to come, telling you people the truth, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We ain't cutting corners here.
Nope.
You know, we telling you exactly the way it is and the way it's going to be.
Give it to you raw and uncut.
That's right.
Not
you know?
stepped on. Salakia, the brother Amatazai was talking about a wise man will be around wise men, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's the ultimate wisdom? The word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is James 3:17. It says, but the wisdom that is from above is first pure. Before anything, it's first pure, right? Then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace. And at the end of the day, what we want peace, man.
Yeah.
We want true peace, man. And what did the Lord say, man? When the elect get raised up, there's going to be no more war, no more hurt, no more pain. It's going to be straight peace. So the wisdom, the number one wisdom we have to lean on to is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the book of life. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, because like it says, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, his word ain't going to come back unto him void.
That's right.
You know? Everything that the Lord said that he would do, you know, he's going to make do on that, you know?
Right. I got something. This is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And it says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And it said, it shall come to pass when ye be multiplied and increased in the land in those days, saith the Lord, they shall say no more. You know, but hey, that's the point, man. So what? The Lord, according to his knowledge, is gonna bring, like I said, it's gonna what? Bring out pastors according to his, like I said, according to his liking, man. You know? And what? That's not talking about what? Fancy garments, smooth sayings, and I say be the most popular guy, man. You know, I'm talking about what? Your average day people, man. You know, because what? They're the ones that I say you can relate to the most. Like I said, I say you can't relate to a celebrity, man. You know, that got so much fame and quote unquote glory on this side, man. You know? It doesn't make any sense, man. You know? I say what like what? LeBron James and everybody else, man. You know? But then how you say they want to be the big talker, so to speak. How you say? Cause what? Our people like to follow these celebrities, man, just because they got money, they got fame, so they believe that everything that comes out of their mouth, they gotta believe, man, which is not true, man. You know? LeBron wasn't made to be a leader for our people, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, his purpose was there just to play, like I said, to what? Bring entertainment just by playing basketball. Nothing else, man. You know? Well.
That verse I brought out, I wanted to look up exactly what entreated me. Because it says the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated. And that definition of the entreated means to ask, earnestly beseech, implore, or beg. So it's easy to ask the Lord for these things. It's not hard. You just got to put away the bullshit. You know, the scriptures say pray without ceasing, man. It's simple to pray, man. But people don't, people too proud, too cocky to even pray to the Lord. You know, people grab their food, just start digging in.
And also with praying, you gotta be sincere about it, man. You know, the scripture says what? Faith without works is dead, man. So, you know what I mean? Hey, if we really require what you, like I said, what you pray and ask, you gotta, like I said, man, you gotta put half your stuff in, man. You know? Brothers can attest to this, you know? You know what I mean? Whatever they wanted, how you say they had to put some type of work in, man. You know what I mean? For that to be fulfilled. Because what? It says what? 1 Corinthians, it says what? I have planted and above, and what? The Most High, what? Gave the increase, man.
That's right.
So, go ahead.
I got precept on what you were saying as far as, like the rich people speaking and stuff like that. The book of Sirach, chapter 13 and verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. And look what he saith. They extol to it, they extol it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? If he stumbles, they will help to overthrow him. You know?
Yeah, that's so hey, like I said, that's a good scripture, man. You know, just because what? Again, we don't got riches or fame or some type of recognition. Like I said, our people don't want to look at us like I said, or quote unquote even respect us, man. You know, they're willing to throw rocks, spit at us, cuss at us. Like I said, do everything they can. Like I said, to get out these highways and byways, man. You know, but what? If it was a famous celebrity, what was it, President Esau, or anybody besides, like I said, just regular people, like I said, who they grew up with, you know, like I said, they despise him. You know, just like what? Yahweh Shai, you know what I mean? You know, they mocked him, man. You know, cause what? He didn't have fame, he didn't have wealth, you know what I mean? Cause what? He was the son of Joseph, a carpenter, you know? He came from the ghettos, you know? People that, like I said, you come from the hood, right? They look at you differently, man. You know, but what? He was born in Beverly Hills or some type of famous neighborhood, you know, how you say, they give you some type of respect, man. You know? Hey, cause what? The scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, you know, a person, I say, there's two types of people. Like I said, one person is respected by their riches, and the other person is respected by their skill. Go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, I got that. This is Psalms 112 and 5. It says, a good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know, and I was bringing that out because we were talking about the damn madman and his wicked tongue, man. You know, we know not to trust into the madman Edom, Esau, you know. Yeah. We know to trust in the Lord, man. He tells us that. Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy. For like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Yeah. So, you know, we hit to his devices, man. We're going to lean onto the Lord, man. We done tried everything else. We done tried to, you know, some of us done tried to run the streets. Some of us tried to play basketball, get a scholarship, go to the pros. That shit is not life, man. Because at any given time, the powers that be, the elites, they can yank that shit from you.
God, not just the elites, but the Lord can take that away from you, man.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
It is the Lord.
You know? For example, like I said, how you say? For example, like I said, you've been doing good so far with your basketball career and all that stuff like that, and you're about to make it to the NBA, and how you say, sign a record deal or whatever, not record deal, it's like a contract for like $1 million, and all of a sudden, how you say your leg just pop up, broke out, and you can't play basketball no more, man. You know? How you say, you worked up your whole life to make it to the NBA, and all of a sudden it will stop, man. Just what? Because your ankle blew out, man. You know? Then what? You know? Then what? Your life is over. Why? Did you put your whole your mind, body, and soul into making the NBA, to all that to be sidetracked, man, or quote unquote to be derailed, man. You know what I mean? Because what? The Lord did that, man. You know? That's what we shouldn't have. Like I said, that's what. That's why we shouldn't have to worry about what happens within the next 2 or 5 years, man. You know, this war don't even have that long, man. How the way it's going, man. You know what I mean, with the mandatory jobs, you know what I mean. That's quote unquote about to take place, man. You know, majority of the people are already taking the jab more than once. You know, then what? Like I said before, they gotta take additional jabs, man. So who knows what's gonna happen to them? Like I said, days to come, man. When they start getting real sick, man. You know?
Because if I may,
go ahead.
You know, a lot of these people will come on TV and say, "Oh, take the jab. It's safe." Well, if it's so safe, why has the FDA or the CDC or anybody okayed it? You know, nobody has okayed it because they know that it's an experiment, man.
What they about to do about Monday?
Yeah, I heard. I saw the thing today. But I'm just saying, if you're saying it's safe and you have no proof yet, you know, it's not been okayed by your standards of what you believe in. You know, yeah, they supposedly doing it next week. You know, but still, we still ain't gonna take it. You know.
Yeah.
You got something?
Anybody got?
What's the scripture that says that we're not ignorant of Satan's devices?
Gotcha.
2 Corinthians, man. Because like I said, there's no excuse, man, for you for you to, like I said, there's no excuse for you to, basically about taking that jab, man. Like I said, there's no excuse whatsoever, man. You know, we know what's in it. We know the consequences of that thing, man. You know, which is what? It's just ultimately death, man. You know, and we know what that thing leads to, man, which is the MOB, man, which is the mark of the beast, man. You know, he's trying everything he can, like I said, to control our people, man. You know, for him, of course, like I said, it's not going, like I said, going to his plans, man. Because what, like we said before, the Lord's gonna throw that wrench, man. So that's why everything's going to AWire, man. That's why what they're trying to rush things, like I said, to get that, like I said, to get that FDA approved, man. You know, like I said, who knows what's about to happen, man? You know, like I said, anything can happen, man. You know, who knows within, like I said, the next month, like I said, when schools start to open next month, man. You know what I mean? To see if they gotta take it or not. Actually, see if they really gotta take it or not, man. Cause what? The parents are about to get tried, man, to see, you know what I mean, if they're willing to sacrifice their kids to quote unquote safe, man. Because basically, again, that's what they're doing. You know, they're murdering their own children, man. You know, by what? Trusting in Egypt, man. You know, and by what? And by what? Not trusting in the Lord, man. You know, cause what? These people don't have no faith in the Lord, man. You know, these people are worried about having their job. These people are worried about not having a job, or basically not worrying about basically worried about not having the next meal, man. When that time comes, man. When Esau's out, basically putting that pressure down, man. You know. What?
Okay.
Oh, you got it?
No. Whoever got it.
This is 2 Corinthians 2, and I'll start at 9. It says, For to this end also did I write, that I might know the proof of you, whether ye be obedient in all things. To whom ye forgive anything, I forgive also. For if I forgive anything, to whom I forgave it, for your sakes forgave I, in the person of Mashiach Yahweh Shah, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
What?
Furthermore, when I... You want to keep going?
No, go break it down.
Well, at the end of the day, you know, we're not ignorant to his devices. We know everything that he does out here. He tells us to, go ahead and take the jab because it's safe. Well, we know it's not safe, man.
Yeah.
You know, you want to say that it's safe, but we have countless videos and evidence of people having ill effects. You know, me personally, I know somebody that had 2 seizures off of it and couldn't speak for 24 hours. You know, and you know, the whole family scared to death. You know what I mean? You got people feet swelling up, pus rolling out it. Some people with uncontrollable shakes. You know, recently somebody had to get both their legs amputated off of them. And even it was a lady that was an Edomite, and she was paralyzed from the shoulders down after taking it. You know? So we're not ignorant to his devices, because we know where this is going to go. This is nothing but a precursor to what's the MOTB. You know?
Yeah.
I got you. Bring it out.
Con, and a lot of people are going to be tested behind this. You know, so I'm going to bring out the book of Hebrews chapter 10 in verse number 36. For ye have need of patience, that after you have done the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, ye might receive the ye might receive the promise. For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come and will not tarry. Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. But we are not of them that draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
That's right, man. So what? So again, when the trials and tribulation come, which we're about to get into, like I said, man, we're not gonna hold back, man. I say, we're not gonna cave in, man, to what this devil, like I said, you know what I mean? I say they try to offer us, or basically try to take away from us, man. Cause why? Cause what? We have the truth, man. You know, and what? And the truth is ultimately, like I said before, like I said earlier, is the one, like I said, that a second, let me slow down. And the truth is, like I said, the truth is the only thing that's gonna keep us stable in this truth. Like I said, in the times to come, man. You know, not the materialistic things, not Esau, like I said, not our own family member, man. But what, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Because what? That's on. Because what? You know, that's what we really got to rely on, man. Because what? We've been, like I said, I say we've been trying to push that for quote unquote many years now, man. And now I say when that time comes, it's gonna be played to fruition, man. That's why what the Lord's gonna try us, man, to see what we actually about. You know what I mean? Well, I say what we preach, man. You know, just like when the time of, like I said when Yahweh Shai, like I said, man, when when he got persecuted, like I said, you see what happened to Peter, right? He said, you know, he followed the Lord, but what? You know, of course it was prophecy, but what? He said what? Like he said what? He didn't like I said, he didn't know Yahweh Shai 3 times, man. You know, but then what? You know what I mean? After he said that, but what? He regretted it, and what? He went what? 10 times harder, man. You know, that's the same mindset that I say we gotta be in, man. I say we can't doubt or quote unquote draw back, because like I said, because it says what in Luke 9:62, if any man draw back, or I say quote unquote put his hand in the pot looking back, is not fit for the kingdom, man. You know, and what? You don't want to be that guy. Basically in the next life putting his head down because what? That you denied the Lord, you know what I mean, at that time, man, you know? And it is embarrassing, man, you know? Put your head down denying the Lord, man, you know?
Going back into the book of Hebrews chapter 10, I'll go up to verse number 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. You know, we do this work because of the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, because, you know, like Yakin was saying, you know, the day is coming where you know, you're going to be tested, you know, and who and what are you going to fear, you know? You know, like the scriptures say, you know, fear not him that can destroy the body, but fear him who can destroy the body and the spirit.
Which that about to get, man, because you have to understand, again, the Lord controls both sides, man. Hey, the Lord controls the left hand and the right hand, man. Like I said earlier, this is what? The man's goings are the Lord, man. So how should that man know it's on the way? You know, because what? The Lord uses the so-called white man as his whipping stick, man. You know what I mean? For the judgment for what? For the wickedness of our people, man. Because what? Our people have to get judgment for their wickedness, man. Because basically, like I said, if Esau, like I said, didn't go to his, you know, his plans with the Jap, whatever, like so, man, what? Our people would basically continue in their wickedness, man. You know? And each day, like I said, hey, each day what? Our people get wickeder and wickeder. I say, our people starting to have no morals, man. You know, like I said, they'll do anything for a quick buck, man. You see what happening, man. You know what I mean? With OnlyFans, how you say, what? Our women starting to lose their role, you know what I mean? About them being women, by what? Selling their souls for body and quick money, man. Like I said, losing their morals, basically, man. You know, but what? Hey, man, that's about to come to an end, man. You know, these women gonna start, like I said, crying and wailing, you know what I mean? Looking for a man, you know, because what? Because what nowadays, quote unquote, like I say, Amber Rose, quote unquote, like I said, I say she just got tricked, you know what I mean? Because what? Her boyfriend, like I said, he had options, he had, you know, a little bit of money. Now I say these women are on him, man. And now, like I said, being, you know what I mean, even though, like I said, you know, she's still fine, whatever, but saying, but you know what I mean? I say she had that no man's land in her 40s to the point where, how you say, the what? What? She lost her youth, man. So what? She's what? She has no role, man. You know? Hey, that's rightfully so, man. And what? It's gonna happen to you women, man. You know, the more you get older, like I say, the less options you'll get, man. You know? And then, like I said, if you come to your mind, it's like, damn, the stuff that I did in my younger days, I can't do that no more, man. You know? I don't know how to please a husband. You know? I say I can't be a mom. I can't find a good man. You know? What am I? You know? He's gonna die alone in misery.
She was on Instagram crying.
Yeah.
Talking about, I'm not trusting God, men no more. But you the leader of the slut walk. You a slut. You call yourself a slut. You say you use men and all this shit. So that just shows you these women are just hurting in the inside and they got a mental illness. Because you crying, you want sympathy, but just a couple years ago you were saying you the head of the sluts. So which one is it? Do you need a man? Do you don't want a man? Crying on Instagram. We want to hear that shit. And you got a big ass tattoo on your forehead.
Looking all stupid. Hey, you women better pick up a cookbook. Y'all better pick up a cookbook, learn. You better get some skills of cleaning the house, because, hey, it means the income about to stop, man. Hey, that's like the brother said, man, you know, when you go on social media, all you hear is a whole bunch of women crying now.
Good.
You know?
Burger King hiring though. Subway hiring.
Hey man, look, man, they better.
He didn't even get that job.
You better go
especially
pick
in the
up.
wintertime.
You better go pick up a cookbook. You better holler at whatever elder in your family still alive.
Yeah.
Ask them for them secret ingredients. Cause it's about to get real out here.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey. There are times, but hey, Isaiah 4:1, man. Like I said, man, don't be surprised, man. How you say when you get a random text on your phone.
And another thing is all these women with these fake ass body parts. You gotta keep that shit up. You won't just get an injection in your ass and now you good for the rest of your life. That shit's expensive. Your money's gonna be depleted. So all that little wild shit, all that crazy looking shit gonna look crazy for real in about 6 months when you don't have enough money to re-up. You know, your lip injections and all that stupid shit. Shit about to get real for y'all women. And then y'all gonna be looking for a man to, cling on to. All that independent shit is gonna go out the window.
Yep.
Then it's gonna get real for them. Like, all right, this is what I am.
Yep.
See me, hear me, love me. But by then it's gonna be too late because then they ain't gonna want to hear what you gotta say. You know, because you've been dogging them up until this point.
Right.
You know. So what's gonna happen when the roles are reversed? You know, when the man steps into his lot as a man. You know, and put you women in your places. See, a lot of you women, man. Oof.
A lot of you might are like I said, they say what you know, surprise, but hey, it's gonna come to pass. But how you say, a lot of women really don't have no skill or no talent, man. You know, the only thing gotta do is, like I said, let's be real. Like I said, majority of women, like I said, that be famous, that you never seen before. Just in general, what do? They sell their body. That's it. Like I said before, they don't have no cooking skills, no home skills, no nothing, man. Because what? Social media is a quote unquote 9 to 5. So once they lose that, they don't got nothing to offer except for what? Now what? The last thing that woman, box is prostitution. Let's be
But
real.
even then, so you know, their body counts will turn on.
What's the name of that podcast? Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
You just made me think of something. The dude asked the girl, well, what do you bring to the table if you're not working and anything? What do you bring to the table for your man? If you don't cook, if you don't clean? She said, I inspire. So the guy was like, well, what you mean by that? She couldn't even answer. She just said, I inspire him. I get him motivated to go and get money. And he said, so how do you do that? A woman really does not, like the brother Valle always brings out, a lot of these women are like children, man. They don't really have anything, any type of substance to back themselves off on, you know?
A lot of these women don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have a sense of what they truly want. They
don't know.
They never had that.
Right.
You know, they've only given the perception of what they wanted.
And the proof
because
they
were able to get everything.
And the proof is that he just was talking about Amber Rose. Now Amber Rose was with who at first? I'm not talking about Kanye, but Wiz Khalifa, right? Yeah. She was madly in love. Because she was using Kanye. She even said that. But she was madly in love with Wiz Khalifa. Then she can't have him when she goes and get the most effeminate looking dude. The dude looked like her.
21 Savage.
No. I'm talking about the one she's complaining about now.
Oh yeah.
So
a nobody, baby.
But what I'm saying is though, that proves that a woman does not know what she wants. Because if you want this type of man, this is the type of man. He's a go-getter, physical attributes, or hard worker, or he's an alpha. That's the type of woman you're gonna always look for. She done spun the Rolodex on all these different dudes. You done went from this type of guy into this effeminate. What do you want? You don't know what you want. Because if something busts out right now, some beef busts out right now, that dude, she just had a baby where they protected her, they defended her. You know what I'm saying?
See, a lot of women were happy or are happy with beta males.
Right. Because they can run over them.
Until shit hits the fan.
Right.
And then they're gonna go to that backup beta alpha male that you wanted.
Yep, the one you don't know about. Or the one she said is just like her brother.
Right.
That's just my brother.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
We grew up together.
Yep. That's when it's gonna come out. That's when you're gonna realize that these women have done nothing but lie their entire lives about everything.
And that's what these women are out of order, man. That's what they gotta be put to death, man. How you say? Because you can't turn back the time, man. How you say? Everything that was taught for them as a child, like I said, has been basically implanted to them, man. Like I said, how you say? You can't change their mind, man. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Even with Cameron Samuel, what he's doing, it's basically useless. You know what I mean? Every time, what? We talk about, oh, you want marriage, you want kids, and all that stuff. I mean, it's useless, man. I mean, what's the point? Like I said, you can't change these women, man. You know, they say this and that on camera, but like I said, I say, but what? Once they actually put it in action, it's just not in them, man.
Well, he teaching them the wrong thing anyways, because he tells them he's trying to get women to marry, get them in order to marry a high value man. But his definition of a high value man is a dude that's making a whole bunch of money, got a crib, and ain't got no kids, he's single. But that's not what a high value man is. A high value man is a prophet of the Lord.
Yeah.
It's a man that ain't really got shit right now, but he will in the next world to come.
Yeah.
It gotta be on your mind to want to ride it out through the rough parts so you can reap the benefits of the good parts. Just like the Lord said, we can't be joint heirs with him if we don't suffer. Like he had to suffer. Just like when you look at some of these girls, like for instance, some of these women that been with some of these celebrities before they got all the fame. I use Kendrick Lamar for example. His wife been with him. He was dusty. Nobody knew his name, and she's still with him to this day. Who's that? LeBron James. They were able to go through that period of being with their significant partner through the rough stages, so they reaping the benefits. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Stephen Curry chick, even though she bugged out, but all these women bugged out. But the point being, I'll bet you 9 times out of 10, all these dudes are fucking with multiple women, but their wives are accepting that because they're able now to reap the benefits of the labor. They looking at it like, hell no, I've been with this nigga with all this shit, the ups and downs, and now he finally did. I ain't giving that up, So the women gotta realize we're gonna be next up. No one of those men, but you gotta be ready to just go through the mire with us.
Yeah.
Or don't. You just gonna miss out on the trade because the Lord got women reserved for us anyway.
God. And again,
Rebroken.
yeah, God. And of course, like I said, these women nowadays, like I said, how you say, they don't want to go through the trenches, man. They don't, man. How you say, they want it quick and simple, man. That's why what? That's what? Like it's like, for example, like I said, these NBA players, how you say, they get money, then what? All of a sudden, like I said, you be seeing the NBA players that people try to warn about these thoughts, but all of a sudden, like I said, they still go to these thoughts that, like I said, they have that what? They only want it for what? What? Money and clout, and that's it, man. But what? Today, feeble minds, they don't know because what? They're young and dumb. They, like I said, they got money. Like I said, they got the knowledge, and then they somewhat getting up with them, man.
Yeah, like for instance, you see her, right? She's Filipino, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she ride a bike doing DoorDash and shit. You ain't gonna catch the Israelite woman doing this shit like that. She got too much pride to do shit like that. But that's actually a good quality for a woman to. If she doing DoorDash, I think she just picking up groceries with every day. She rode a bike to the grocery. That woman ain't gonna do no shit like that. Any of the Israelite women, they can be broke, they won't do no shit like that. They'll just sit on the block all goddamn day in the neighborhood.
The only one that might do it is Issachar. That might be the only,
Issachar, no, because they women so goddamn out of shape.
Yeah.
And they be in the crib with fucking 4 babies.
Yeah, that's true.
You got some point you want to
make? Yeah, you were talking about a high value man. So I went on Edom Online and pulled up the definition of value. The definition of value on Edom Online is a price equal to the intrinsic worth of a thing, useful or esteemable, worth, price, and this is the point. It says moral worth and standing reputation. And the brother said a high value man is an Israelite that's actually knows he's an Israelite and doing the work. Because you know what that's doing? That's leaving us with a good standing reputation with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And Lord will, out of our riders we up the elect. And you women better cleave on to a man out here doing the work. Because the Lord said, roughly paraphrasing that, your household might be saved if you do this work, and you are of the elect.
God, yep. Hey, that's what a lot of men striving for. Also, like I said, to save their family members, man. So, like I say, everybody's got their purpose, but what? We all, we all trying to strive that same reward, man. I mean, that same penny that we trying to strive, man. And like I said, I say we may gain things, we may sacrifice some things, but at the end of the day, like I said, but the reward is worth it, especially about the, the things that we about to inherit, man. Like I said, we meditate on the kingdom all the time, you know, the stuff that we want and desire, man. But I mean, but what? The Lord has already reserved the things that we like the most already. Like I said, before we even thought about it in the first place, man. If not more, man. Like I said, man. Like I said, it is not. Like I said, anything's possible with the Most High, man. To receive anything that, like I said, heart desire, man.
Hey,
you know,
going back to the woman, though, because the Most High likens Israel to a woman. Now, these women have so much pride, they don't want to learn. Because a lot of them say, well, I don't know how to cook, or they might not know how to take care of a man, but they don't even want to learn how to, you know, be a servant to a man. Because with us being likened as the Most High's woman, we're learning every day how to please the Most High. We're learning humility. We're learning charity. We're learning diligence and obedience. It's a constant learning thing. We're constantly teaching ourselves. Apostle Gabal did a good video. You know, brothers come out and teach other people and rebuke other people. You need to be teaching yourself first, lest you be a hypocrite. So we're constantly learning and teaching ourselves how to be a better servant to the Lord. So when these women come up with these excuses, they're like, I can't do this, I don't have time for that. No, it's really you don't want to do it. Because if you really want to serve your man, you would go on YouTube and look at cooking lessons. Go and look at how to sew. Go and look at different herbs and medicines for when your man gets sick or the child gets sick. Go look at different remedies, or go look how to build gifts, or you know, for your husband, or how to, you know, put on different fragrances, oils, and scents that he find out what scents he like. Something small as that. Find out the smell. They won't even do that for you. Find out what you like. That they'll put on what the fuck they want to put on. You just gotta accept it. How he wants you to dress, right? And dress like that. How he wants your hair to look. I'm gonna wear my hair to wear. What if he wants your hair to be different? See, these women don't understand. Your man is your Lord. So you're supposed to do everything to his liking. Just like with our power. Y'all, matter of fact, you did it in 1 Corinthians, what is that, the 10th or 11th chapter? The head of the woman, I think it's the 11th chapter.
Yeah, 11th chapter.
Yeah, because it's just like with our relationship to the Most High.
It's an order.
Exactly. We have to do everything to his pleasing, right? And if we fall short of that, which we will, we got to learn to be better. Right, but it's all about pleasing him. How does he like us to smell? How does he like us to look? Right? What does he require of us? Prayer, diligence, obedience, doing his work, putting out videos, charity, brotherhood. And we learn in that and we say, okay, well, hopefully this is pleasing him. So when he does come knocking, when he come back home, he'll accept us as that bride, that virgin, right? You don't want to be like the foolish virgin. I'm be out here doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know.
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach Yahushua is Yahweh.
So that's why we come out here and teach this word, because Yahushua said, go and feed the sheep. He said, go out to the highways and byways and bid as many to the marriage that you can. That's why we come out here. You know, we're trying to please our Lord. So these women ain't gonna make it. Because they're not trying to please. For one, they don't even see you as their Lord. The elder made another good video called "These Women Ain't Gonna Never Respect You Until They See You as Their Salvation." If they don't see you as their Lord, they ain't gonna respect you, man. They don't see you as their salvation, as their way of receiving mercy. If they single, they believe they got a direct access to Jesus. Jesus is their boyfriend, right?
Yeah, I'm married to Jesus.
That's madness. You have a literal Lord on the face of the planet. We get Titus.
I said my woman should have.
Yeah, like the aged women.
Yeah, like
what is that, chapter 2? Titus.
Yeah.
Get that real quick. Because you supposed to be grooming yourself for the man that you want to protect. Because it's going to get to a point where 7 women should take the hold of one man. And if you're not able to, if you don't learn this and grasp this, you're going to be left out. The only women that's going to make it on the chariot is the women that grasp, I am a servant. My sole purpose on this earth was to be a servant. Right? Because you had this one chick on Kevin Samuels, he told her, you know, the Bible said women were supposed to be helpers. So your sole purpose for your man is to just be his wife. And she was like, hell no. Because she in college, she wanted a career. But you got to realize, yo, you were created. Man was in children. Men, we was in Eden. Man was already there. But the Lord said, it's good for man. It's not good for man to be alone. The Lord didn't say, man needs women. The Lord said it's not good for man to be alone, so he gave the woman. Now we do need women to reproduce and create children. That's a beautiful thing. Be fruitful and multiply, but we don't need y'all to survive. But y'all blessing, but y'all cursing, y'all go on. The Lord didn't say we need you. He gave y'all to us as a gift to serve us, to help us. That's why you were created. We were already in Eden. The woman wasn't even created. Then he gave us women. You know what I'm saying? So your whole, until you fulfill your lot, you ain't gonna be happy. You know? And the women that's gonna be on the chariot, they already gonna know whatever man I get, I'm supposed to serve him and find him other wives. It's pretty impossible. And I gotta find out what he like. See, then, you think you got a real woman? Ask her to go get you another one. See, in the kingdom, our wives are going to be getting concubines. They're going to be doing that for us. You think we're going to be doing that? They're going to know what you like. Because our women going to have spiritual powers too. They're going to be connected to you. You're going to be one flesh. So in the kingdom, she going to already know what you like off the bat. She going to use her spiritual powers. I know what he want from Moab. I know what he want from Ammon. I know what he like from Japheth. Go get her and bring her to the harem. Go put them through boot camp. They're going to be doing that shit. Preparing your concubines for when you come home. My Lord, this is what we got this year. This is the selection of this year. You know what I'm saying? Your wives going to have her, you know? That's the beauty and the duty of a woman, serving your man. You know, everything to your liking, which is why this is so much of a hell for us, because we don't have that, right? We don't have a woman serving us. That would take a lot of the burden off. Right? Now, if we was just out of captivity and be free, that would be cool too. But a lot of the burden comes from just not having a woman there to serve you and please you. Because men have pride, men have ego. They like their ego stroke. You know, they like to be the head of the pack, like the lion. Every man wants to be the head of his own tribe. That's why the Lord that's why one of the blessings we're gonna receive is we all should become our own nation. Because the Lord knows men wants to be the head of their own shit. Right? That's why men always butt heads and everyone want to be the head macho, right? But the Lord gonna give you that after you've been humble, right? You got that in Titus?
This is Titus chapter 2 verse 1. It says, "But speak thou the things which shall become sound doctrine, that the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith and charity, in patience. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as become of holiness." Now,
it said teach sound doctrine, right? Sound doctrine is not raising your little girl to be independent. Because a lot of our, let's just call a spade. Our mamas were wicked, grandmas was wicked, all right? They taught their daughters to be independent and rebellious to men because they was hurt by men, right? You don't want to say that, but that's the truth, you know? That's the truth. Because if they weren't wicked, the Lord would have gave them the knowledge. You know, a lot of our mothers, they did some wicked shit, man. You know?
You know, the scripture says what? A wicked woman belongs to a wicked man.
Grandmothers, hey, they was hitting, find out granddaddy might have a woman start smacking them up the head. You know? Totally out of order, man. A lot of women are guilty of putting their hands on men. That's totally out of order. Don't you know, in the ancient world, we would chop your motherfucking hand off if two men was fighting. And a woman came and hit a man in the nuts. We would chop your motherfucking hand off. You know, that's how the Most High operates. Imagine if you enacted that law right now. You hit a man in this region, bring your hand here and we chop it. How many men would even do that? How many men would even execute that law? You know? I don't give a damn what she look like. Her hand gotta get chopped the fuck off. And a lot of you women have done this shit. Hit men, smack men, you know, you gotta be punished. The Lord is with you, knocking a woman upside the head. And he gonna show you he with it, because he gonna knock you upside your head himself. He said, young women gonna get it, old women gonna get it. Spare not the man, you know what I'm saying? The Lord beats on women. He beat on Israel is his woman. He beat us. He put us as, what is slavery for? We ain't got that. He beat us. He beat his woman. You know? He gave us, he beat his woman. So a lot of y'all, women don't need to be, the hell they do, they get out of order. You know, back in ancient time, if you had a woman and she went out of order, you would bring her to your own house and you would whop. Make sure she never do that shit again. Don't you ever embarrass me in front of this, you know, the community like that. You lost your fucking mind. You know, you under my house now. Now you don't just come in the crib drunk and just hit her for no reason. I'm saying if she you know goes off in the matter, you know, you gotta correct her. The Lord is with chastity. He says, spare not the rod. He's with beating your kids ass. He's with killing your kid if your kid go off. Most out don't play. You got a nigga in the crib, all he want to do is play Xbox with Cheerios, and he don't want to do nothing you say. The Lord said, bring that rebellion. Well, first bring him to the elders. And when the elders speak to him, he's still like, I don't hear you old ass niggas. Right? then the whole community picks up stones and beat his ass to death. Or her. He could be a rebellious daughter.
Adultery or something like that.
She want to be loose.
I ain't listening to y'all. I'm going to do it.
Bring her ass up and we all pick up stones. Wow. You know? You see what Ishmael over there doing in Afghanistan now that the Taliban got control? They said, women, get your motherfucking ass back in the house. Because what Esau was doing, he was letting women drive. He was giving them more liberties. He had them westernized posters and advertisements up. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. That wine, he had that wine over there. That's why the leader of the Taliban said, we are so glad to be loose from the bands because that shit was worse than slavery. He said Western culture is worse than slavery. So now the Afghanis are telling women, get your motherfucking ass in that motherfucking bitch. What you think this is? We back out. You know, and they shot one chick. She tried to stand up to him, they shot her dead in the head.
Oh wow.
You know, cause they lawless with they shit. They stole all customs, but they wild with it. The scriptures tell you Ishmael is a wild man. You know, you seen them hanging on the goddamn plane, falling off the shit. That's a wild dude. But see, the narrative on CNN would tell you they were trying to fucking come to America. No fuck they won't. They were trying to commit suicide. Nobody gonna help on no plane trying to ride somewhere. They were trying to kill themselves, man.
Oh damn.
They don't want to live in that goddamn under Sharia law. Because under Sharia law, the Taliban would just put you to death if you don't agree with what they say.
Damn.
You know? And a lot of those guys that you see running off that plane, they were in league with America. And the Taliban seen that, and they like, we can kill them. They trying to kill the Afghan soldiers. The Taliban's trying to kill the Afghan soldiers.
And also, like I said, with some websites, man, like I said, you be seeing them kill they disagree with them. They burn them alive, shoot them in the head. They even use, like I said, man, I seen this one video with this little kid. He actually shot two dudes, man. Got a handgun, like pop, 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 pop. That's it, man.
Look at Dubai. Their women stay covered up the whole time. You go to Dubai. Why are they women like that? Because Sharia law is there. Women can't just be how they want to be in Dubai. You know, they'll put you to death. You know, they may bury you up in your head, stone you to death, or just chop your head off. You know, but all that goes back. Really, it goes back to the scriptures. It goes back to our customs. Because you have to see death and affliction brings humility and fear. You need to instill fear so people to get their act together. Because niggas are all raw, I'm gangster, this, that, and the third, till you bring him fear. Now he wants you to pray for him. R.I.P. on his post, right? Pray for me, y'all. I'm getting hemmed up. Yo, but you was all raw, this, that, and the third. Now the fear has hit you, now you a bitch.
Like that guy that got shot in the car.
Yeah. But just a week ago, you was talking shit about another dead dude, you know, talking all type of madness. That's why it's beautiful that the Lord's gonna bring this bloodshed, because it brings fear. It gets people in order. It brings humility, it humbles you, shows you ain't shit. You didn't create yourself. You just learned how to wipe your ass, 20, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people be boasting up against the Lord. Who gave you the knowledge? Who the hell you think gave you knowledge to do the things you do? How does civilization continues to transfer from one age to the next? You think that knowledge just comes out of nowhere? People just know how to build buildings and create communities? The Most High made sure his creation had knowledge to build civilizations, man. Or not, we would have just all just been dumb. Just naked, no clothes. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you he gave Adam the breath, which is the truth, and the knowledge of how to live on the earth, how to heal from the herbs, how to build. So Noah, how you think Noah was able to build that ark, that huge ass, humongous ark? He was given that knowledge, you know.
Nah.
I got that Deuteronomy about chop that. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 25 and verse 11. When men strive together one with another, and the wife of one draweth near for to deliver her husband.
And the Most High is actually, he actually's not against brothers fighting, right? Well, I'm not talking about brothers in the faith. I'm just talking about in the law. Like if a brother in the nation was to fight, right, you would have to take care of him. Like you got in an argument that led to a fight, you would have to let that brother go into your crib and then, you know, let him heal. You know, that means your woman would be there giving him herbs, all type of shit. You know, but that ain't talking about fighting brothers in truth. That's just a law that was instituted amongst our people. You know. But niggas now, they're just goddamn. Well, they don't even fight no more. They just shoot each other.
Yeah, it's been instances I know coming up where your partner might bang out real quick, but after that it's up. You know, you pick the brother up and y'all settle your differences like men. You know what I mean? Like I think you said. You know, but like now, I don't even think these young boys know how to throw their hands up. They barely know how to load that damn gun that they shooting off. You know?
You can't shoot. They have somebody else.
Wife of the one draweth near for to deliver her husband out of the hand.
So she seen her husband. Get off my husband. But she was in the right spirit. She for her man. Get off my husband. But this man business. Your ass, this your husband, but this man business. Why the hell are you even out here? You supposed to be in the house. Go ahead.
To deliver her husband out of the hand of him that smiteth him, and putteth forth her hand and taketh him by the secrets.
And you see this a lot too. You see men that get into it, and the woman be with her, she'll start hitting the dude. See, the Lord got a law for every single thing. Because you see that in the law. World storm, dudes will be rubbing in the girl, like, you hit the dude, get off my man, get off my man. You know? The Lord said you been like, hit him in his secret parts. Because that's our blessing. That's how we procreate. That's how we be fruitful and multiply. You know, Lord don't play about our laws. You know, women, I've been getting kicked in my shit twice before in my life, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible. Worst feeling.
I had one chick, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. Squeeze my strap out there. You know, the bitch I goddamn kill you. You know, but they'll do that. They'll do it. They'll get mad at you and they'll do it, you know? And if you ever got hit in your secrets, you know how bad that shit feels. You like, you out for a minute.
Yeah, knocked out.
You out for a minute, you just sitting there. You know?
Yeah, he's laying.
Just helpless.
You know?
Yeah, just got one more verse. Then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eyes shall not pity her.
Your eyes shall not pity her. Does it say that you should put evil with?
No.
Okay, man, calm down. Yeah, you don't pity these people. You know, because you might look over and see one dude like, and that's a soft dude. Get him out of here, man. This is to put evil away out of our nation, man. You know?
This is 1 Timothy 2:11. It says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." Oh, go ahead. No, I'm bringing that out because the brother was saying, you know, women ain't supposed to be running up on no man, swinging and yelling and carrying on. You don't have authority over it. We just brought out 2 Corinthians, the order, right? You know what I mean? It's the Most High, Yahweh Shah, man, woman, then the children. You know what I mean? You have no reason to be getting in man's business. You're supposed to be quiet when men are speaking, even if they get in a physical altercation. You're supposed to play the cut. You know, these women out here really think, and that's another thing about Babylon. It gives the women the false power, thought of having the power, they can actually pop off on a man. And you know what's proving that women can't do what men can do? Because them transgenders is coming to y'all sports and fucking y'all up. They got the transgender, the he, she in the wrestling, busting these women ass, cracking one girl's skull. It might have been in the UFC, you know what I mean? That right there should show you a woman has no place trying to be physical with a man.
Yeah, the weightlifter, the bitch that nigga that went in there because he want to be a woman. Nigga deadlift the whole damn gym. And the women in the back looking like
The whole gym.
we fight for second place.
Right.
That nigga, you know,
think that-
because he can't beat the men,
Yeah, I
so
got
he go fight the women.
I think there's a he, she in the track, isn't it? Isn't it one that he
I'm not
None
sure.
of the professional.
Oh, okay. I know I've read somewhere
It
that
might
he-
be like in the amateur shit.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that shows you this. You know, that's another subject that Babylon, how wicked Babylon is. How you gonna have a man running racing against women?
Well, matter of fact, since you said that in the Olympics, they have this year they had the mixed race, relay race where it was men and women. Yeah. And it showed you how dominant men are to women because the first leg was women, right? Phew. Now on the next leg, some of them had put men on the second leg. The men that was on the second leg, the women passed it off to their men, and the women that chose to keep women on the second leg passed it off to women. Those men, if I'm talking about these women that were behind, I'm talking they was in last place, pass it to the men. All the men hawking the bitch down. And then left them in the dust. Pass it, the men pass it to the woman. They go back behind. Because the men, now they third leg, the men run it. Hawking. So whenever they pass it to a man, whichever team passed it to a man, was gone. It didn't matter what place they was in. They flew past them and got their team back in the front. So that just, and these are the fastest women in the world. So that just shows you just the physical difference from men, you know? It's impossible for we're just not the same. And the average strength of a man is way more powerful than a woman's strength. Right? Y'all have too much estrogen in y'all. Y'all can't lift the shit men lift. Come on, man. A man don't even have to be lifting weights and he can lift more than you. Imagine a man that's actually in that bitch lifting. You can break your goddamn ass in half.
It's the same, no pain, no gain. Now, when a man works out and gets sore, you know, we can go back out there and work it off. When a woman gets sore, they need to go lay down. You know, they need to go get their heating pad. You know what I mean? They need to go take a Motrin. You know?
Yeah, they was meant to be very soft, but they try to be hard. Like instance, a man that can actually fight, they'll curl their fist up in a tight knot, and then hit you with a fucking hurt. They may hit you in your fucking throat, hit you in your rib, like really put force into it, put their body into it. A woman, little pats, ain't doing shit. I'm beating this bitch ass. I'm beating this bitch ass. They ain't even got the type of, it ain't even in them to really put some killer's force into it to really kill them off. They ain't got that in it. Yeah, that's just how they were designed. But they trying to be hard and they end up looking silly. They end up looking stupid. That's why I hate seeing women fight.
They pull it head.
I was watching one clip the other day. The bitch was beating her ass, right? Then she get on top of her, and the bitch bite her coochie. And then she like, I said, man, that ass need to be in the crib, man. Had a coochie all in her butt. She like, oh shit. Get me off over, you know?
That's smart.
I'm telling you.
I don't know if that's a smart thing to do, but I'm
Could have ripped the clit off.
Man, you don't know what that bitch got.
I mean, she had pants on, but even then, these days, even then, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
She probably leaked through.
God. And it says, in verse 3 says, the aged woman likewise that they be behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving much wine, teachers of good things, that they may be, says that they may teach the young women to be sober and to love their
teachers
husbands.
of good things, not teaching that there's women in the 144. That's blasphemy. The government of the nation of Israel will be completely men as it was before. King Solomon's army was men. King David's army was men. The apostles of the Lord was men. the Levitical priesthood of Moses was men. And then when his sisters tried to speak up, her ass got cursed with lepers. You know, women ain't supposed to be no damn, hey, the brother just read it. So for another woman to usurp authority over men.
Right.
Now you had instances where a woman did have authority over the nation at certain times, but that's because the men were so goddamn wicked that the Lord just allowed a woman, you know, to have some place of authority, man. You know, but when things are up and running smoothly and the men are in their right mind, women ought to be in subjection, quiet too, until spoken to. These women don't even know how to shut their fucking mouth for an hour. Tell a woman just be quiet for an hour. She can't do that shit.
And I find it funny, and just make a little point with that. And like I said, it's not a coincidence why somebody said, roughly paraphrasing, I say a man can build a civilization, but a woman can destroy it within like what, 10 or 100 years later, so to speak, man. How you say once you put a woman in charge of a president or CEO and all that stuff, because what? They don't think logically. I say what? They think over their emotions, man. You know? I mean, I say that's when shit go haywire.
As soon as you piss her off in the meeting, she gonna goddamn tear everybody shit up. She don't give a fuck if she fall with it, cause she just in the moment. A lot of time when a woman burn your house down, burn your bitch, this your shit too. But she in the moment. I cut the nigga top. I seen a clip. Right? Yeah, that's what the Lord put her to death. But I seen a clip, dude. She, I guess, kicked him out the car. He get in the trunk trying to get his clothes and shit. She threw some clothes on the goddamn ground. He go walk to the, walking. She back up trying to hit us. Ran her car into the goddamn building. Now her shit fucked up. So this nigga, he starts, yeah, bitch, that's what the fuck you did. Yeah, bitch, try to hit me, bitch. Right? So she backs up, try to ran this nigga again. Boom, hit the building even harder. Her front just fall the fuck off. So you doing all this in the heat of the moment, fucking your own shit up that you gotta pay for, right? This, he was instigating shit more, but I don't blame him because you trying to kill this nigga. So he go to the car, yeah, bitch, fuck you, bitch. Right? She try to hit this nigga again. Now he cut at the point when she pulled something out and will start walking to him, so she probably trying to stab him.
Yeah. No, but I was gonna say, it don't make sense if you think about it. Chemically, a woman can't keep the same mind frame because look, 7 to 14, however long a woman bleeds out, PMS, all that shit, that changes their mood. So you can't put them in the place of her. Think about a woman that's a judge,
Like a sibling.
She depending on how she feeling that day, can seal your fate. Not because she's going by the books, but the dude might look like he might be some kin to her husband that pissed her off. And now she, on the rag right now, she mad at her husband. He looked like that motherfucker. I'm gonna give you an extra 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But that's really how a woman moves.
Well, in the law, a woman is supposed to have her own place when she's on her period. So it just shows you we can't keep the laws because we ain't sovereign. We can't keep them perfect. One, you're not supposed to lay with your woman when she's on her period. You're not supposed to sit in a spot where a woman has sat that's been on her period. Many times we done sat in a restaurant, you didn't sit in a spot where a woman had her period. That probably that same night. They supposed to be having their own goddamn little crib they go to where they can have preps and just bleed and be away. And then you come back, because the Lord know they bug out around that time. Any damn way. The Lord know they very hypersensitive and hyper. Look, they think they the women of the ain't got no ass, never see the scalp. They just they were told they were Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel, let your hair down.
They hate when we don't look at them.
Oh yeah, good.
Because they think they the pinnacle of beauty. Bitch, you nasty. You a fucking dog. They look fucking disgusting. They the ugliest women on the earth.
They're the lowest.
There ain't too many of them that really look similar.
And even when you look at the beautiful ones, you can't compare them to the other. Compare them to the other nations that have beautiful women. The only nation they might be able to beat is like Moab and shit. Unless you're a brother that's really in the Moab, but he sort of look. They ain't got no fucking pigment. They skin fucking shrivel up at the age of 30. Mary Kate and Ashley look like they 60 years old. Mary Kate and Ashley look dead already, man. Why? Because they ain't got no melanin, man. I used to watch Mary Kate Nasty, man. Then I look, I said, damn, they look like witches.
Which is crazy because a lot of them spent the Friday evenings in a tanning
Which
booth.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, all jokes aside, a lot of them spend they Fridays evenings in the tanning booth for an hour or two. And all they're doing is speeding up their age. You know what I mean? Just like we say, you know, with the rats in the land right now, they leave the shit in skin cancer. Because they can't take this heat in that sun. You know
But
what I
they're the
mean?
chosen one.
Right. You know what I mean? That should tell you something right there. The fact that they have no pigmentation.
Yeah, and it really that's just a play for the Lord, that cancer stuff, because Edom, the land of Edom, they come from that area, so they used to living in that land. Just that area around that area, they getting played because they ain't supposed to be in the fucking land. You know? Where we at, bro?
And it says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed.
Obedient, that's the key word, obedient. And that's what the Lord requires from us, obedience, man. You gotta obey the Lord at all costs. When you're doing good and when you're doing bad. You can't get mad at the Lord when you're having a bad week. You can't question the Lord, why is this happening to me? Nigga, you lucky he woke you up. What did you do to deserve this truth? Not a goddamn thing. The scripture say all righteous as filthy rags. Give a damn you have a bad month. You better give praise to Yahweh Shai.
They say my grace is sufficient enough.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, man, what has happened to me, man? I see other brothers doing. What is happening? Man, shut up. For the Lord put you to death. Or put you back in the world, man. You know? Be grateful that the Lord called you out of that darkness, man. You know? That wild me spirit is a demon. You know, the scriptures say that the father chasteneth the son that he loves. Any father that loves his son is going to do shit just to get, even if the son might not even done nothing that week. The father just want to correct him, just want to make sure he's stirred, you know? Hey, today we're going out and we're doing this, you know? Some might not want to do it. Come on, get your ass up, we're going to do this, you know?
How you say, there's some days where, how you say, you try to plan it like this. Like I say, it may not be even your fault, but, you know, somebody else's fault, but at the same time, you know, like I said, the Lord just test your integrity. You know what I mean? To see if you keep it up like that. Like, you know, because, like I said, we have our moments sometimes where, you know what I mean? How you say, we have a plan day out and just go according to this plan. Like, how you say, you be like, damn, and shit like that.
Yeah, the Lord can change your whole day up. You know, what you thought it would have been. And plus, you don't even know what you did in your past lives. Let alone this one. You know all the wickedness you done in this life. You don't even know what the fuck you did in your past life. The Lord's still fucking you up for. So when you get sick, when you get headaches, when you going through shit, stress, and people fucking with you, you deserve it. Actually, we all deserve death. We actually all deserve death. But through Yahweh Shai, we get mercy. You know?
Yeah. It talks about, or paragraph about having grace, man. But hey, it says though you have made, it says though you have grace, but are you going to continue to sin? Most High meaning hell no, man. So if you have grace, like you said, how you say, don't take it as a quote unquote, I say don't take advantage of it, so to speak, man. You know, because what we know better, man. Because like I said, we know from right and wrong, especially for us that's in the truth. Like I said, how you say we know better than that, man. You know, and the Lord sees that. You know what I mean? If you sincere or like I said, you know that you did something willingly, man. Like for example, like in the court, you know that there's sport, whatever, and then you say, well, I'm hungry. It's like I was saying, like for example, like I say, if you know that you're hungry and then you know that the only thing they got is pork, and you say, you know what, I know that I know that I'm not supposed to eat it, but I'm just eat it just for.
Yeah, you can't do no nigga shit like that. Oh, I'm hungry, and then all it is pork. So I mean, you can't do no shit like shrimp. The Lord will forgive me. The Lord will fuck your ass up. You can't play with the Lord like that, man. The Lord don't play them type of games. The Lord will forgive me. It's just a shrimp, right? You go in and say, I'm gonna just do it, you know, because the Lord knows my heart. Hey, guess what? You just wait. Months down the line, you start bugging out, don't know where. The Lord do not play them type of games, man. And dudes be thinking they getting away with it. It could be 1 year, it could be 2 years. You still in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You start bugging out because you thought the Lord forgot about that nigga shit you did. You see, the Lord is very patient. The Lord ain't restricted by time. So you niggas think they gonna get judged as soon as they do some nigga shit. The Lord don't work like that. The Lord will allow you to fucking, look how he doing Esau. He let this nigga go for over 40 years of wickedness. You know? You can do some nigga shit tonight, and the Lord will let you live for some years. And he'll let you go. And you think, oh shit, Lord forgive me for that. Then you stop at a red light, bow! Lord got your ass on the date he wanted to get you. You know? That's how the Lord operates, man. He'll get you when he want to get you. He ain't restricted by time. And not only that, you're going to get judged even worse because you don't get to be the first fruits in the kingdom. Hey, if you don't get beamed up in them chariots, you ain't the first fruits. So you better pray and hope that if you die, you better be dying for the Lord. You know? You better die in this truth. And if you die inside the truth, the Lord will put you to death.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. And it says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about.
They trying to say hi, because he would have.
Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12 and 1 says, wherefore seeing also. So it says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about so great cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and sin which doeth so easily beset us. Let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us.
Yeah, when you go off, you're supposed to try to not do the same shit. You ain't just supposed to keep doing the same shit. And if you do, you need to really take some time out and rebuke yourself, man.
Damn it, I said it.
You need to really get away from other people, stop escaping in other people, stop escaping in vices, and deal with yourself and rebuke yourself, right? It's not just people in the world that do that. Brothers in the truth will do that shit. They're not dealing with themselves. You out here teaching people, but you being a hypocrite because you ain't teaching yourself and the folks that you suffer in. And you're not taking time to correct that, but you got time to go do other shit, man. And then it becomes a pitfall for you. You know? You know your weaknesses. You need to spend time on correcting those shit, man. Every week you should take time out to, address your weaknesses and fight your weaknesses, man. Not just letting them shits linger, you know? Go ahead.
You read it again. Hebrews 12 and 1 says, wherefore
if you got pride, you need to do something that act of humility. You need to practice on humility. Do acts of humility. Do charity. Right? If you got an ego and all that shit, you need to address that. You got anger, you need to fucking address that shit. Right? You don't just let that shit just like, oh, that's just how that brother is. No, the fuck it ain't. You know? Because that shit can lead to a whole bigger situation, man. You gotta work on yourself. You know? Or the Lord will address it for you. You know? The Lord will address it.
The scripture said without that salvation was fear and trembling.
Yeah.
So that's constantly working on yourself. Because like the brother said, once millisecond of anger can cost you your salvation.
Yeah. You know? This is not just about teaching, being out here prophesying. This is about you learning how to be a better servant. This is about you changing yourself. If you're not changing, there's something wrong with you, man, and you ain't really in this thing. If you're not renewing your mind and being a new man, and you still the same old dude just with a garment on, you ain't really in the faith, man. You know, you just saying you from the tribe, but this certain tribe, and you got fringes on. You know, your speech should change, the way you walk and talk should change, the way you carry yourself. Even people in the world should see you. You know, not just brothers, people in the world should see you. You know, you shouldn't be still doing the same nigga shit that you been doing in the world, man. Or the Lord will address that shit. It's only a matter of time. We've seen it. The Lord gets these dudes out of here, man. He gets them out. It's only a matter of time. Go ahead.
Hebrews 12 and 1, it says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and the finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Yeah, this is about patience. This ain't about just receiving the kingdom right now because you want it. You know, because now you woke up, now the Lord got to work on your time. right? You just woke up, now the Lord got to come back and you woke up. It don't work like that. And that's the bitter part of the truth, right? A lot of people want to be an Israelite till they find out it ain't all peaches and cream. You know, you gonna catch some hell. You gotta go through Jacob's trouble. That's why a lot of these Israelite camps don't teach Jacob's trouble. They're letting their congregation think it's all peaches. Because if their congregation knew they would have to go through what they about to go through, they wouldn't be Israelite. They would forsake it. Them women would throw them goddamn hair wraps off. All them niggas would throw their garments off and go back into the world. But you telling them they gonna wake up and the Lord's gonna come back and deliver. No, it fucking ain't. It's gonna get real bloody out here. And you're gonna go through some real dire situations too. You know? Near-death situations. Weirdo.
Yeah. And it says, verse 3, and it says, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and think in your minds.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is just straight up point. You become a walking contradiction, and you faint in the truth. Because you know in your spirit will start moaning too, like, man, your spirit is inside you saying, you a nigga. You a nigga. Because you letting the flesh win. This is our battle. You know, it's a spiritual fight, but we're in this flesh. You gotta let the spirit overcome the flesh, man. You know, what the spirit wants and what the flesh wants are two totally different things. The flesh craves women. The spirit can do without it. The flesh craves food. The spirit can do without that shit. That's why you can go. People can fast. Certain people can fast for so long, right? But the flesh, my flesh weak. You know, the spirit can go without these things. Oh, I can't. I'm burning in the flesh. I gotta get my rocks off. That ain't the spirit that want that. You know, that's you weak in the flesh. I gotta be up on that woman. I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The flesh wants things in the moment. That's it. But not long term.
And none of that shit gives you lasting satisfaction. Nothing that the flesh has to offer gives you long-lasting satisfaction. That's why all these celebrities are miserable. Right? All these people that got all these riches, they're miserable. Because all that shit is carnal. All that shit is of the flesh. It doesn't bring long-lasting happiness. That's why you see these dudes with multiple women, cars, and all. They just got to keep showing you what they got, but they in the house. You know, I got all this and I'm fucking depressed. You know, because it ain't giving you true happiness. The spirit is what fuels you. That's why you can have brothers that broke ain't got shit and be laughing, be joking. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit is alive in them. You know, they abide in the spirit. All the spirit needs is Yahweh Shem Shah. The ways of Yahweh Shem Shah.
Certain brothers with ailments, they go through it real harsh physically, but the spirit is so beautiful because it's a separate thing. Can I bring this out here? This is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So at the end of the day, you know, like the brother's bringing out, man, you know, your physical wants to do the wickedness. You know, your physical wants to do wicked. You know? It's your spirit that does the total opposite if you're a righteous person, man. Your spirit wants to live righteously. He wants to do right. He wants to look out for brothers. The spirit wants you to come out here and do the work. Physical make you, oh, my back hurting, or I'm tired, I don't feel like going out. It's too hot. You know, that's your physical. That's your carnal. It's the spirit that quickens.
That's when you gotta fight yourself sometimes, man. They say you gotta fight your they say you gotta fight your doubtness and your laziness sometimes, man. You know? For example, like how you say you gotta get something fixed, whatever, and it's only about what? They say 30 miles, but your mind is say, man, how you say I don't wanna go to gas, I'm gonna do it next time, whatever. Something like that. How you say
your physical start looking for excuses.
And it becomes a bigger problem. Like when you put off shit that needs to, when you put off shit that needs to be addressed, it becomes. That's why the Lord said, "Little leaven in the whole lump." Like if something wrong with your car, it can be a little thing. Then you don't address it, it becomes a bigger thing. Like well, something in your relationship with a woman, and you ain't addressing it. If you letting her just do certain shit, don't be surprised when she requires more. Don't be surprised if you let her have her little hissy fits and the crash shit. You thought it was cute in the beginning. Oh, I like her little feistiness. You let it slide, don't be surprised when she start slapping you upside the head. Because it now became a big thing. Even more on this truth. Things with brothers has to be addressed because it becomes a bigger thing. You know?
So saying, give them an inch, then take a mile.
Yeah. You can't let no leaven within the spirit, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's why you
We
got
seen it with our own tribes.
yeah, if you got pride, if you got lust, if you got, laziness, if you out of order, you gotta address these things, man, or it become a bigger thing. Or if you ostracize yourself from brothers, if you try to distance yourself,
I don't fit in, or I'm different.
you doing it to yourself, right? Like you the only different brother within GMS.
Right.
You doing that to yourself, and you ain't addressing it. Now it becomes a bigger thing, and now you have a blow up.
And not, of course, like I said, keyword, it says in scripture, not, like I said, keyword again, I keep saying, as communication, man. I say, a lot of brothers don't like to speak up about the situation. They feel like, how you say, they might get ridiculed, man. But, like I said, it's bigger than that, man.
No, really, it's just they want to be like that. They want to have their way in situations. Because if you really care about the brother, if you really care about correcting, you will address the situation. You ain't gonna let it linger. But if you want a situation to go up, or you waiting for you and yourself to be right in this situation,
I know I'm gonna be right in this.
then you want that to happen. Right. That's ego shit. They ain't got nothing to do with being scared to be ridiculed.
Right.
That's pride and ego, man. That's all that is. Look here.
Yeah,
I still have it. Go back to Hebrews, and it said, verse 3, Hebrews 12:3, says, "For consider him that endureth such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be weary and faint in your minds. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not the chastising of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth."
See, you're a child. That means you need to have your ears open, your mouth shut, and accept correction when you go on. But what parent want their child to always be talking back, not listening? You tell them to do something, That's a disobedient child, and disobedient child, according to the law, you put to death. You want to be disobedient to the Most High, He gonna put you to death. That's why when you have simple niggas come up there, spouting they bullshit, instead of coming like babes, like what they are, because they don't know shit. Everything they know, we knew in the world. We know what the fuck you know. We was taught the same shit. Nigga, you know Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and George Washington. And you may know a little Kemet shit that you found out on Saturday. You ain't coming up here with no knowledge, so you need to sit as a baby, shut the fuck up, and have your ears open. Guys don't want to do that though, man, because they think what they learned in Babylon is the way. Nigga, what he learned as a slave is a way. It's the way he knows his own way. He found it, but this nigga still working at Walmart, stalking, but he got the way. And he don't know why he's stuck in that particular nigga. We know why. We know why your baby mama got your child support. We know why you can't find a better job out here. We know why these heathens are over you. Your philosophy ain't giving us that. Your philosophy ain't giving us a nationality. You look at all these philosophies, they still tell us we black. It don't matter if it's Kemet, Black Power Movement, BLM, right? The hell is Black Lives Matter? Well, who's black? Where are these black people y'all keep talking about, man? And the actual people that have that pigment, that actually appear as black, because there are people that have a pigment that actually is black on the earth. Those people aren't even here. They in a whole different country. It's rare you see a person in America that's actually that pigment. How commonly you run up on that person with that pigment? And that's
super dark brown.
You hear that? No, you got people that's actually black.
Like Sudanese.
Not even you heard. Well, yes, you got Sudanese and
they almost the color of black.
And you got but it's a picture that's beautiful. She's beautiful though. She got long curly hair, but she's almost. It's like a royal black. Her pigment. It's almost purple. Yep. It's almost purple, but it's beautiful though. Yep. But she's actually black. Like you can put her next to a black crown, and even put her next to a black crown, she still has like a different. It's black, but it's still like a shine to it, so it ain't really black. You know, it's just a very, very dark pigment. There ain't no black people. There's nationalities. You know, when the Lord comes back, He's gonna be a very dark man. When his pigment ain't gonna look like how you think it look. It ain't gonna be no black man that appears, man. It's gonna be a pigment you never seen before, a glow to it you never seen, right? Because a lot of you jakes hate being pigment. A lot of y'all hate me having melanin, man. You fucking niggas. And now you have this melanin movement. Yeah, we the soul of the earth. But a lot of jakes still, they want to be light skin and all this shit, man. I remember growing up with you, man, want to be light.
I can't go out in the sun. I'm gonna be Wesley Snipes color.
Simpleton, man. You wait till you see the pigment in the kingdom, though. Because that's the royal hue of the Lord. The deeper you go in the soil, the darker it gets, bro. But even in the kingdom, everybody ain't gonna be the same pigment. The Lord likes variety. All the tribes are still gonna have different shades. You still have light-skinned brothers and sisters. Still gonna have brown skin. Still have very dark. The Lord likes variety. He don't let everybody look at exactly the fucking same. That's why you have Israelite foreigners. Part of it is the captivity, but another part is because the Lord wanted His nation to look like a speckled bird. He just like variety. And you see a lot of Israelite foreign women, you be like, God damn, she bad. I'm humping on that. The Lord knew you was gonna like that. He didn't just do that out of just to do it. There's a reason behind everything He does. That's the beauty in the Lord's work. You look at these different type of birds, different species, they all don't look the same. All lions don't look the same. You got a white lion. You got a white lion, you got a black lion. You got different type of zebras.
Getting that light over there, dimming over there. I know. I said it'll be a star. Verse 6, and it says, verse 5, and it says, "You have forgotten the exhortation to speak unto you as unto children. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor when thou art rebuked."
That's right. Despise not the chastening of the Lord.
How y'all doing?
Hey, please don't just don't cut us off.
I'm not gonna fuck with the goddamn black man.
God.
I'm waiting for the white man.
Verse 6.
That's it.
I feel like you have a dollar key somebody.
That's it.
You have a dollar key somebody.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Read that again.
No. And it says, verse 5, it says, "Ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you unto children."
Hey, but look, yo, that's why women ain't supposed to be out by themselves, because he could have just decided, you know what, I want that. And I'm gonna be crazy on that ass. I seen another clip.
Scared as
Hell yeah. She got a daughter. She got a whole bunch of daughters in the goddamn. She ain't giving the your nut ass. Hey, it's a clip, right? Shorty, that nigga's crazy. He got J's on too.
Yeah.
Fresh waters.
Straight in.
I ain't not think he had cologne on.
Yeah, he was spraying.
He got cologne on.
Yeah,
He got a dollar. She said no. He said,
Yo, this shit.
loud as hell. That homie spraying.
yeah.
The shit you see in Babylon.
Going to and fro.
So that's a spirit, bro. But no, you had this one chick. She was I think it was in New York. She walking down the sidewalk, and they got Jake. He walked up behind her. He didn't just grab her ass. He made sure he got in between them cheeks, put her finger up there. She said, "Ah!" And then her immediate action was to hit the dude. Man, what? She ran into the wrong dude. You should just let him finger you, and then you would have been traumatized, but at least you wouldn't have got your nose broken. He was a Jake that didn't get a warfare Jake. She thought she was gonna hit him, and he was gonna be like, "My fault, that nigga." And her ass, So you women, hey man, y'all better hope y'all get with the men of the Lord, because these men out here, they horny, they tired of being picked up, frustrated, and they just gonna come on, grab your ass up. You try to hit them, they gonna knock your ass unconscious and take you. You gonna see a nigga in the alley, the bitch just out, and he just, and she, But that nigga don't care. It's warm. She's still alive, but she out. You know?
Yeah.
He gonna leave her there in the alley. Pull his pants up. Leave her there as a messenger. That's how it go, man. Look at a nigga like that. Look at, you know? Now he ain't the type to get him, but you have a nigga that mindset. You know how that's a demon, right? Because he's talking about the white man and shit. That's an actual demon that came out here. See, it's just a spiritual. Everything is spiritual. That nigga, he grabbed his woman. That's more.
He asked him to die, man. He said, "Die." He said, "Shut the fuck up, man."
Hey, Babylon is stupid. You can't even take your woman out for something to eat. A fucking bozo will come up on your ass. You know?
Yeah.
Emily said, hello.
Then when she got to the bed, she opened the door and looked at her. She looked at the nigga like, then she looked over at us like, hell no, if he would have grabbed her, we would have kept up. We would have put some scriptures. Yeah. Hey, get up. Throw over the back, ran with it down the block. You know? That's a judgment of the Lord. Hey, that's a judgment of the Lord.
Thing to recompense.
He would have had Emily that night. You know? Go ahead.
And it says, verse 6, it says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If you endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with
Somebody
his
in the
sons.
cold boy said, man's a bug out. Well,
And it says, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is whom the father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are all partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons.
so you want the Lord to chastise. You want him to put you through situations that cause you to be frustrated, have headaches at the moment. Because he's always going, if you're his son, he ain't going to leave you in that state. You're his son, for goodness sake. He ain't going to leave you fucking out back. He going to have a period, and maybe a couple hours, and maybe a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. But he'll pull you out of that situation. You know? Just like when Jacob's trouble comes, you're going to get put in situations, but he ain't going to leave you desolate. He said, I'm going to feed y'all. I'm going to make sure y'all drink. You're his son. A father loves his son, but it's hard love, you know? It ain't that, none of that shit. Kissing your son on the lip and all that crazy. No, it's hard love, you know? You make gut check this, keep it tight, you know? You gotta be on your guards, you know? You got some fathers, they actually fight their sons to make sure they can protect themselves, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? Put your book. Hey, well, like he told me Friday. You know what I'm saying? You know?
And it says, whereof all are partakers of them that are bastards and not sinners. Wherefore we have fathers of our flesh, which correcteth us, and we have gotten them reverence. Shall we not much more rather be subjection
Because
unto
when your
the
father,
Father's
because when your father keep your ass in the flesh, you know, okay, I can't fuck with this nigga. Let me listen to him. That's what you're supposed to say. But it's such a demonic energy out here, because when the last days that shit don't even work no more. But you know, it used to be your father beat your ass. Like, oh shit, I ain't gonna pull that shit I pulled home over here. I'm gonna broke my shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they took that man, that strong man, to figure out the household, man. That James Evans spirit from Good Times. He used to come in the crib and be like, JJ used to be falling. Just in, he used to look at JJ. Cut that shit out. Yeah, you know, all them episodes he was there. Look at JJ be in the crib with some folly shit. And they'd be laughing, and he'll come in the crib just look at him. Yeah, and it's just stop. JJ be like.
And if you notice, James was real rough looking. He never cared about looking dapper. He didn't look like he had to pick his little hair all out. You know, he was a real alpha male.
You know, a working man, you know. Too bad his woman ain't look like shit, but hey, you know, that's probably why he was never home.
Yeah, James, we won't work in that second shift all
Florida,
the time.
cause Florida, God damn.
We won't work in that second shift all the time.
We gotta make you over in the kingdom, baby. You can't look like that.
I was watching shit from Florida.
And it says,
What
wherefore,
do you mean, the daughter?
No, the neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
verse 9, it says, wherefore we have fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reference.
Yeah,
Shall
but
we not
below
much
them. Yeah,
rather
below, yeah.
be subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? And it
So,
says-
so we gotta obey Yahweh, you know. And when he made gut checkers, he made him or son. That was, listen, little nigga, I'm the dad. What else say go? You know, and you gotta be like, okay. And then he'll be like, all right. Now I'm gonna help you out. But if you want to buck up, he gonna keep fucking you up, and then he gonna judge you. Nigga, this turns out, nigga, what you think? She's sweet, you know? And he just gonna fuck you up, and that's what he's doing to the two thugs. They fucked up out here, man. They on all type of drugs. They get murdered. They murdering one another because the Lord keep fucking them up, you know. And then he gonna judge you. You don't want to obey me? I'm gonna keep fucking you up until you acknowledge your. Hey, give me that. Till they acknowledge their offense. What's that at all? Because that's what the Lord is requiring. He gonna keep beating your ass until you acknowledge your offense. We better wrap it up too. We'll wrap it up on that actually.
where you guys find? I'm gonna keep reading. And it says, for verily a few days chastening us after their own pleasure.
No, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. It's just two more verses. I'm making it quick. And it says, for they verily for a few days chastening of us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. So
the Lord is saying your fathers of flesh would chasten you for what they wanted. But the Lord is chastening you so you can be partakers of the glory that he wants you to have. That's love, man. That's love. Because he tells you it's his pleasure to give you the kingdom. He wants to give it to you. But it's only one way he can give it to you. Through chastisement. You know? Through correction. You know? Some Esau do not know nothing about, these white people don't know shit about correction or rebuke. Because if they did, they would have their heads down in this land, knowing how this place was got and built. You wouldn't even look us in our eyes, man. Fuck wrong with these Edomites, walking with their head up high. How dare you be over here as an Edomite, walking like this, man? Like this, like your forefathers did do the most corrupt, heinous crimes known to man. People are, they psychopaths, man. That's why we don't give a fuck about these Edomites. And then they have the nerve to come up here and try to justify that shit to us. It make you want to choke the living shit out of them, but you gotta wait on the Lord, man. Ain't nothing to talk about with no goddamn Edomite. I'm gonna put y'all to death. And y'all going into slavery too. Go ahead.
God, verse 11. Last verse. And it says, now no chastising for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth that the peaceful fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So basically, like I said, how you say, you know, ask him, I say you may be grievous for that moment, but after you get that ass with him, man, like I said, don't be joyful because now you know what you, like I said, the wrong thing that you did was wrong, man. So now you say you learn from that aspect, man. So now what? You become a better person. You know, so again, it's nothing wrong with getting your ass whooped.
You become a better son.
A better son.
You know, you be able to obey your father the way he wants you to obey.
Yeah.
We wrap it up with that.
This is the book of Hosea 5, and I'll start at 14. For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah. I, even I, will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue them. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
So the Lord left us for he left his woman. So you want to be out with these other lovers? Go be see if they take care of you. And they been whooping our ass, tossing us to and fro. Right? Pimping us out, pouring us out. You know, and giving us breadcrumbs, and we better be happy when we get them. You know, go ahead.
And seek my face in their affliction, they will seek me early.
And that's what the elect is doing, the hopeful elect. We acknowledging our offense, Father, we was wrong. We need Big Bro, we need you. to deliver us out of the hands of our enemies. We can't do it ourselves. We recognize we was wicked. We recognize we still go off. So we ask for repentance and mercy. Because we know only through you, we can get up out of here. And when he sees that, that makes him smile, But you got to continue in that. How do you continue in that? By bettering yourself, not being a hypocrite, actually putting these words into action in your life. So yeah, we're going to wrap up another day of camp. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakadash. Double honor to the other apostles and great millstone. Shalom to the full. Shalom. War for war. War for war. Warm your shoulder. Warm your shoulder.
Oh damn, man.